Okay, friends, I am Dr. Heena and today for scholarship grade 7, our today's topic is based on HCA, HCF and LCM. Okay, so what is meant by HCF? It is the highest common factor and LCM is the least common multiple of two or more numbers. Okay, now you all know how to find out HCF and LCM of the given number. Okay, so if we factorize, for example, two numbers, here factors of 8 and factors of 12 are given to us, and which one is the highest common factor of both of them? So if you look carefully, 1, 2 and 4 are the common factors, and in these three factors 4 is the bigger number which is common for both of them. So it is known as HCF of that number. And to calculate the LCM of the number, we have to calculate the least common multiple of that two or more numbers. So if you look carefully, for 12 and 18, they had written the multiples of 12, they had written the multiples of 18, and which is the least common, सबसे छोटा वाला is 72. So 72 is the 36 is the least common among both of them. So 36 is the least common multiple of both of the number. Now there are some tricks given to you again, that if two consecutive even numbers are there, so their highest common factor is 2. Okay, if the numbers are consecutive, means in sequence, and they are even. Okay, if LCM of two consecutive even number is half of their product, means if we have to find the LCM of the two consecutive number, say 18 and 20, so those numbers should be even numbers, so their LCM is half of their product and their HCF is only 2. And for odd number, two consecutive numbers are there and they are odd if their HCF is 1 and their LCM is product of both of the numbers. Okay, so these are the things you have to keep in your mind. Now again, HCF is equal to the product of prime factors and LCM is equal to product of common prime factors into the product of non-common factors. Okay, now LCM is equal to HCF into product of non-common factors, because product of common prime factors is equal to HCF. So we just replace the term with HCF. So we got the formula as LCM upon HCF is equal to product of non-common factors. The factors which are not common in both of them, their product is equal to LCM upon HCF, and HCF into LCM is equal to first number into second number. So these are all the formulas which we have to keep in mind before we solve the problem. So there are so many methods to find out the HCF. Factorization method is there, prime factorization method is there, and division method is there. Okay, so prime factorization method means what? So here 12, 15, 18 are the numbers, and we write their factors and which is the common factor that we had identified. So that will be the HCF. And in division method we divide the numbers, means if two numbers are 12 and 18, we divide the bigger number with smaller number. Whatever remainder is there, with that remainder we divide the second number, and then if the remainder is 0, the first remainder is your HCF. Okay, so in this way, by division method also we can find the HCF, and LCM you all know how to find: horizontal method, vertical method, or the prime factorization method. These are the methods by which we can find out the LCM. Now see, here we have to find out the HCF of these three numbers 57, 75, 102. So you can use the factorization method. You can write the factors of 57, you can write the factors of 75, you can write the factors of 102. Okay, and you can find out the common factor. But one trick is there if you can use it. Now see, we had seen in the divisibility test, we cannot divide 57 and 102 with the 5. So 5 will not be the HCF of those number. Okay, now 3, 6 and 9. Okay, for 3, 6 and 9 just check. 57 is divisible by 3, yes. 75, yes. And 102 also yes. But but it can be divisible by 6 also. Why? Because one second. 57 is divisible by 3 because their addition is 12. 75 also divisible by 3 and this is also divisible by 3 because its addition is 3. But it is not divisible by 6 as it is not a even number. Okay, so this option will also get cancelled, and for 9 it is not divisible by 9. So the common factor is 3. Here I use divisibility test, but you can factorize them and you can find the common factor by your method. Okay. Now the next one. What is the simplified form of 161 upon 69? So here you have to find out first HCF of these two numbers and then you can simplify it. So there is a division method also by which we can find 161 divided by 69. So 69 2s are 138, 11 minus 8 3. We had borrowed from this 6, so 5 minus 3 2 and 1 minus 1 0. So 23 is the remainder. Now divide this 69 with 23. Division method we are using. So 23 3s are 69. So it is completely divisible. So 23 is the common factor of both of them. So now you divide this number with 23, this number with 23, you will get the simplified form of it. So 23 7s are 161 and 23 3s are 69. Okay, so in this way 7 upon 3 is the simplified form of this number. Okay, now what is the prime factorization of 319? Here also I had used one trick. Okay, now see 11 and 29. We will just check the first option 11 and 29. For that we know 11 into 30 minus 11 into 1. Okay, so 11 into 30 is 330. 11 3s are 30 and 0 as it is, and this is 11. So if 330 minus 11 we will get the answer as 319. So this is only your answer. 11 into 29 are the prime factorization of 319. Okay, you can check for other options also. Now LCM of this 18, 36 and 27 we have to calculate. So you can calculate by your method. Write down 3 numbers, then divide, and we will just use this method of finding the LCM. Okay, this vertical method. It is very easy for 3 or more numbers, and by this method you can find out the LCM of these 3 numbers, which is 108. Okay. Now we will move ahead. Now what number is divided by 8, 10, 12, 14? Each time the remainder is 5. Again, if you look carefully, I had again used here the divisibility test, and by that test I found that 845 is the number which when divided by 8, 10, 12 and 14 we get the remainder as 5, because you just subtract 5 from this 845, you will get the answer as 840. Now 840 is divisible by 8. It is divisible by 10 as it has 0 at unit place. 12 sevens are 84, so it is divisible by 12 also. And 14 6 are 84, so it is divisible by 14 also. So this is your answer. No need to go by lengthy procedure, just use your brain. Okay. Now Shreya and Shalaka Snehal starts running simultaneously from one point. They take 12, 15, 18 minutes respectively to complete the round. How many minutes they will arrive the same place? Now here again you will use that vertical method to find out the LCM. Here we have to find the LCM, least common multiple, so we will get the time by which all the three reach at one point. Okay. Now I am not going to calculate it. Now product of two number is 765 and HCF is 3. So
Started.
okay, so
Started.